Hello and welcome to WTCL Race 7 of Silverstone. I'm here in the commentary box with Ethan and Joseph, and the race is finally underway. In some time with Boucher, the reverse grid pole.
And there's Marriott, Pacheco and Bruno Florido on the front row.
But,
As you know, the two best
Friedman,
drivers in the series. Oh!
was it
Whoa! Who's that going off the
Straight.
car park then?
Someone's up.
Sainz?
Oh
It's
no.
really wide. Stone one.
Oh, someone's looks like they're getting a bit sideways one
Boucher's already pulled a second ahead. Oh no.
Oh lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the race being done.
Welcome back to me and Ethan know nothing about WTCL for the next 40 minutes.
Pretty much. Oh,
Ryan is
Oh, and
back on attack.
Ryan's just
Sure.
bodying Firmino. And Boucher is now 2 seconds up the road.
It might be
I'd
another.
like there to be an
Whoa.
inspection of that Renault. I think there's been some dodgy fuel use there. I wonder if she's like chucked it in mix 5 or whatever and just forgot.
We
Might
just
be.
go onto the replay, just cuts like across a chicane or something.
Taking the Lewis Hamilton
Oh.
swoop. Oh. Okay, well.
Some side-by-side racing here. Ezio is up to... I think he started 9th. Yeah,
I
because he
don't
was 8th
know.
last one, so he's got up 4 positions. Very good start by the reigning champion.
Already up 5th.
I've just realised that at the end of last race, I said Nikolev was my favourite to win, and he's down in 9th already.
As I said,
The commentators
this is just going to be me, Daniel, and Ethan knowing nothing about the sport for the next half an hour. Hope you're ready.
Nikolev can still win from there.
Unlikely.
We've
Not
already
impossible.
commentators cursed these drivers.
Right, let's curse Boucher, shall we? Boucher's going to win the race.
Oh,
What's
Roller
happened to Rodel?
making a pit
got
stop.
some damage on the back of the car. And on the front of the car, something's definitely wrong.
Retiring.
That's a
He's
retirement.
retired.
Yeah, he's
He's
stuck in
retired.
5th gear.
Linda Riddell, out of the race. What's happened here?
Yeah, stuck in 5th gear. The first lap.
Very slow.
Yeah, gear issues.
But there's a lot of damage on the car, so I'm surprised. There's a gearbox issue, but why is the car so badly damaged? Or was
Is
it
my
already
theory.
damaged before? Yeah, I think
Car
it's-
got damaged, gearbox got smashed. That's why it's stuck in 5th gear. Probably had contact with another midfield runner. Car got smashed. Gearbox got dented. Now stuck in 5th gear. Out of the race.
Yeah.
But that's a tragic start for the Volkswagen.
I'd like to point out, since I was praising Riddell, it's not good to plan. I was saying how, the end we were doing well, and
Lichtenstein.
so we were even saying that a woman even down in ninth's going to win the race, and me saying that Riddell was doing well.
Oh!
What
Oh,
has happened there?
double mistake. This, I can definitely see this being a repeat of race 1. It's just
There's going to be more
chaos.
bang. There's going to be so many bangs and bumps, and
I mean, the
this is going to be...
first race.
It's quite funny that we have endurance races, given that I'd argue that most of the normal races are endurance racing anyway.
That's fair.
Meanwhile,
I was about to question why Firmino had developed such a gap, but then I remembered it was Ryan in third. It's not particularly
yeah, Ryan is
the best driver so far this season.
Ryan is somehow not even the worst Irish driver on the grid, I don't think.
Firmino is now 1.5 seconds behind Boucher, but there's 2 seconds at some point. Yeah, he was faster than 4 times than Boucher.
Early predictions: Boucher, Firmino, or Ezio to win.
You switched your tone from Nikolaev.
Nikolaev is 7th now from mine.
Then again, I can't lie. I was thinking that
How's the back of the grid gone? Because there are some good drivers stuck down the back of the grid through damage. You've got Mendes has gained 7 places already
Corleone.
off the start.
The
Hold on.
Gondor, where is yeah, there is Cordova. Oh,
that's a massive incident.
Lim
Lim.
spun.
Just when Lim looked to be having a half decent race, they're back in their natural territory. The back of the field.
I think Torres is up about 8 places from the start.
And it would appear even in the sprint race, Babino is nowhere. You'll get that if you've watched the first race, where Babino had the pace of a certain other French driver. And I'll let you discuss who that it could be.
It's back of the field.
Why am I not shocked that Hennessy has lost?
Liechtenstein got to Ryan.
Ryan has no pace.
The Honda in general seems to be a car that definitely struggled at the start of the season, to say the least.
Well, you know, you win some, you lose some, you've got Conor Ryan in some. It's, yeah. I'd be shocked if Bonaventura can't get past. Here we go. Ooh.
That would be a risky
To
move.
be fair, Maggots and Beckett's not particularly the best place to do an overtake unless you're...
Have a look in the background. I think that's Stain. Who, if I'm not mistaken, Ethan, you said I was stupid to be rating so highly. Oh, wait, that's not Stain. That's Nikolaev. Oh, God. Oh, no. Have we just, like, cursed each other here? What's going on?
This is why you don't put faith in Singh.
What do you mean? He's 8th. That's not bad. He's got a decent car. Maybe.
To be fair, he's done a lot better than some of the drivers who've just fallen off a cliff at the start.
Yeah, isn't that right?
Metaphorically, of course. They've not literally driven off a cliff.
Well, I don't know what they do in their off season, but what they do in their off season is up to me, really. It's not up to me, really.
I mean, looking at the battle in front. Yeah,
By the way, I'd like to put out, yeah. Wasn't Ethan? You were saying that was just a little bit foolish to be waiting the box so high, but yet there's Zimmerman in 6th on the hunt of Bonaventura and Ryan. Oh,
they're gonna.
the rest of this race is just going to
be
be
careful
Ethan.
not to hold each other up.
The rest of this race is just going to be me and Ethan laughing at each other's predictions. Yeah, I think. Hey, what? Ryan snuck away.
Well, since we've already made clear our terrible predictions, Daniel, go ahead. What's your predictions?
Well,
We don't
I
really hit too
think
much with that.
Ryan will finish in the top 10.
Well, he's 4th. I'd hope so.
I mean, we've seen the status of the driving so far. I don't think there should be much faith. Especially these.
I mean, look at that. There's a train building up in behind from about 5th down to about 9th.
I must reiterate one of my earlier one of my comments from, I think, Suzuka. He's clearly holding up. He's clearly having a truly train there.
So it's not a Trudy train because Trudy doesn't race in WTCL. But I don't think Trudy has raced in about 5 years, but that's just my
who knows? Maybe
time spent on Wikipedia helping me out there.
Maybe it's the Scooby-Doo meme. Maybe if you pull off the mask across his face, Ryan is secretly...
Oh, it's actually a Hennessy. Oh, wait, we're talking about Ryan. Yeah, you just put off the massive Mendes or whatever.
Whoop, someone's gone very loose on the exit of the chicane. I can't really see it as well.
So,
No,
as we
Ryan, what
settle
are you?
down. Oh, Ryan. Oh, no. Daniel, why did you have to curse him like that?
Yes, he had
Sure.
I'm gonna invent
nice
I'm
gap.
gonna invent a WTCL drinking game. Have a shot every time we curse a driver. I want to know how many races you make it about before you end up in emergency. Right, so yeah, just have no pace. But Zimmerman, I don't want to curse him, so I'm not gonna say anything.
You've already cursed him. You already said you expected him to win the
Well,
construction.
no, it's not that. But Zimmerman just always seems to be there or thereabouts. Like every race, I swear, he mentions Zimmerman. Every race, Zimmerman is like hunting. Right, putting it on the table. Zimmerman, I'm gonna chuck it down there. Zimmerman will get a podium in the sprint race today. Yep, said it. Can't take it back. God damn it! What have I done?
So watching Ryan's being absolutely swarmed. This
Yeah. It would appear whatever pace he had early on has evaporated.
No,
this is like watching an injured animal suffer. You just want to put out his misery.
Basically,
Just
Babino in the
retire
first race
him,
then.
bring him into the pit lane. You don't
Babino in the
want
first
him
race
being
then.
engulfed by the field any longer.
Ryan's going to finish about 34th at this rate. I don't think that we have 34 drivers, but I don't care. That's why he's going to end up with his pace.
32 drivers by the time he's done. The safety car and some random bloke in the grandstands is gonna be.
Someone's going to hop in a Mini Cooper and finish ahead of him.
Oh, but he's down to 7th already from where? Where did he
Down
start?
to what? Down to 10th. What?
he was third in the grid.
7th, sorry. I did not pronounce very clear. Which is probably a terrible thing for a commentator. Nikolev is passed.
Oh no.
And now Singh is.
Well,
I
I'll
couldn't even
go.
see Christopher's there.
The real question is, how many more places is Ryan's going to... Oh, look how wide he's going. He's got way too there, so might work out for the best.
At this rate, he's not going to finish in the points. I know we're talking about the commentator's curse, but I can't see me cursing him into winning this race. He's just so slow
It's
so far.
impossible.
Completely being engulfed.
I mean, you never know, really, do you? Because we've all been stacking off Mariette for sure, but I think she's leading the race, isn't she? Yep, by... Although, Firmino.
Firmino's caught up.
I stacked off Firmino in the first race, didn't I? In fact, change the drinking game. Not have a shot every time we curse at one. Have a shot every time we've got something wrong.
Shocking. I think this is
Lost about 5 laps.
Exciting fights for the win we'll see this season.
Yeah, and look at that, Licksteiner closing in. Oh,
I think probably get Ezio closing in when eventually they start having a scrap.
I think Ryan might have something hidden up his sleeve. He'll start flying home.
Secretly a wizard.
Yeah, he's just gonna cast a Barda Cadaver on half the field is just gonna spit out. And then Boucher's gonna have like 3 tyres left. He's gonna have like the rear left just disappear. But I just win the race. And Henderson somehow gets
we'll
podium.
look back and suddenly the Renault's no longer there. It's a Reliant Robin.
This is just bonkers. We're already 7 laps in. Where has this gone? What's happened? Where time? Have you just like disappeared? Hello?
Absolutely no clue.
I have no idea, but this is an absolutely bonkers race so far.
Let me see some.
I think. Oh, Mendes! I just saw Mendes. Ahead of Singh. Mendes was 20th, I think, at the start of this race.
So
Well,
yeah,
he's
no,
still
I
up
never
eighth.
said Mendes has a lack of race pace. No, that wasn't me. That was Ethan, clearly.
Ooh, Torres is the last place.
What happened to Torres? Oh, was that someone in the pit? Yeah, it was. I think my brain just playing tricks on me.
Seems dropped back a bit in the fight. Because he was, I think, 8th last time we checked on him. Now he's down to 11, possibly 12. Mendes gets past him.
I think we should just stop praising Joy. Speaking of which, where's Leicester? Oh, there he is.
Decent
13th. He's on course for a point. It'll be fine.
14.
Where's Cordova?
He's in the pack behind
Let's
us.
call the only 14th. Cordova is 16th.
16. Yeah, he starts.
And Perez is in
16,
70th.
stays. Ooh, Corleone's really slow.
Oh, very
that's-
clean.
Yeah, nice. Over.
You sure we're watching WTCL?
Hang on. Kids use a VPN. That's all I'm saying.
We've illegally downloaded.
This
a
race
VPN
is sponsored
stream.
by NordVPN. A fast, reliable, free VPN, so you can hide all your dodgy activities on the World Wide Web.
Liechtenstein is a lot faster than these two. If he can get past Firmino, of which, I mean, he's parked on it. Oh, did someone else retire there?
Oh,
No, that's just
Uh-oh.
Rodo.
I don't know why it's saying Travain was down second.
Trevor on
Trevor
a
Lane's
of
had an
time
issue then.
somewhere.
Torres has really dropped back.
Let's be honest, it wouldn't be the first time a Torres in sport has failed miserably.
Oh,
Yeah, it's spinning again.
Second spinner. As someone who is a Chelsea fan, I am deeply saddened that you've mentioned.
Well, at least you're not a Tottenham fan. Could be worse. Maybe not.
Could be worse indeed.
Just sad old life. Then again, so is praising C. Just very disappointing. Just
Madison was
I
14.
think it's like my Achilles heel. Like,
Now that we've just bashed on Singh, he's going to end up getting pole by like 8 seconds in Spa.
it's gonna go full. It's just gonna go full. Balls to the wall on Mendes now. Watch this. Come on, say. Prove Ethan wrong.
12 is the last
Ooh.
points place. Oh, goodness.
Oh, there's yellow flag
There's
somewhere.
yellow flag. Oh,
Oh, who's that? It's Christensen.
Christensen.
I thought it was Lichtsteiner then. I thought it was Lichtsteiner.
If
That was Lichtsteiner, my heart would have genuinely broken.
We've seen drivers that who we think could have won, like David Lester in Suzuka. I think in Fuji, I can't remember who it was. In Fuji, I think in the second race, another driver from second ended up retiring.
Was that Leicester as well? I
Same
think it
spin.
was. Ah, so that's what's
Ooh,
happened there.
correct,
Gets tapped by
what a
Ryan,
try.
and then nearly takes out Vyson as well, your best mate. And then just comes back on the track. Nearly wipes out Perez in the process, and Perez had to go on the grass there. So I wonder if Christopher will get called into the stewards after the race for that. Because that was reckless driving.
What is Christopherson doing?
Clearly hasn't affected him though, although Corleone's coming back. We'd have thought the most exciting battle of the race we've seen so far is a P50. But I suppose that's the wonder of WTCL, isn't it? They don't give a crap. 27th is still better than 28th.
Lorenzo is
Know that.
background.
Oh,
To be fair, WTCL is the
Lorenzo did.
epitome of continuing driving because you know that someone's going
don't
to
give up. Don't give up. someone ahead of you is probably going to spin.
Brazil's gained a fair
So
few
your
positions.
prediction for the win, Nikolaev, is 6.
Oh, Lichtstein is now on the
Oh,
hunt.
here we go. Lichtstein is going to be unleashed.
There is, well, we're on lap 10 now, so there's 9
Right.
laps to go.
How much do we want to bet that Lichtsteiner has an engine issue now? What we said that.
Right.
Please, I'm not in a mood for crying this evening.
Nah, if we wanted to cry, we'd just go ahead and watch. We'd just go ahead and watch some terrible film off Netflix or something like that. Just like, I don't know. Moving on. Now, yet for sure leads this race by a second and a half, which is actually quite small given how much
Yeah, wasn't it
the
2.5?
first race won by.
In the
Lichtsteiner
start
is-
of the lap, wasn't it 2.5 seconds?
I think it was about 2 seconds when the lap started, so Lichtsteiner is absolutely hunting down Mariette Boucher.
Lichtsteiner is like a hitman, and his target is Boucher. Although to be fair, Firmino hasn't got away. Look at that, the gap's down to a second.
Firmino is playing it very smartly. He's tucked in behind Lichtsteiner,
Hey,
following his
I-
line,
Hang on.
getting in the slipstream.
8 times.
And Ezio is catching up to them. 3 seconds covers the top 4. Even then, I think that timing's probably a little bit off.
Ryan is still.
Ryan is surprisingly still in 7th. But there's about, oh goodness, a train of about
Huge
50
train.
cars behind.
Choo. Come on and join the conga. No, okay. I mean, we get. Oh, look, my best mate's singing 11. Just continuing. Oh, look, singing Leicester down at 11th and 12th. Why do I praise drivers again?
Oh, Singh is trying to have a look
Tell
at
you what,
it.
and I'm pretty sure it's Bison. It wasn't Bison, so you were saying could win the championship.
He's been completely barred by Leicester on the exit. Oh,
If you two spin each other out,
Oh!
Leicester.
How did he
Gone over there.
manage
Leicester
to?
would have gone for a big spin.
I feel like a mother whose 2 children have just tried to beat each other up. Just like no one gets any more praise from me. You're a letdown in my eyes.
How did
It's-
Leicester?
Leicester could win the title. Singh could win the race. No, not really.
It's like expecting the 2 children to like graduate from Harvard, but they're like 20-year-olds.
So, in fact, no. Do you know what's Singh and Leicester for this race for me is like? It's like it's like expecting your kid to get like a B and they come home and they get like an F. Just continually letting you down. Oh, this is painful. And I think Boucher is still leading the race somehow.
Half a second now.
Lichtstein is closing in like a man on a mission. And that mission is to win this race.
The man with the name that sounds like a country.
Round 3.
No, I don't know what country you're thinking of. There's clearly no country that sounds like Lichtsteiner. Clearly. And microstates don't count. Oh my god, look at this. If Lichtsteiner doesn't win the race, then they fought it. End of.
The top 3 are separated by about seconds.
And Bonaventura has just not closed in.
I'm very surprised about that.
And I think I could have been more wrong about Silverstone getting a podium if I tried.
They're already close. Look at that.
Question is though, is it going to be a clean overtake or is there going to be an opportunity for Firmino? Perhaps like a shark in water ready to pounce, just waiting. Here we go.
In this
series,
we see a lot of drivers come together and just opens the door.
What's going to win then? What's going to win, do we reckon? Will it be BMW? Will it be Renault? Germany versus France? a battle of the ages. And on track today, it is Lichtsteiner versus Boucher.
Exercise too far
I
away.
don't think close enough or mad enough to go down there.
Well, we have seen some drivers try and fail spectacularly. Into the
Maybe
chicane.
now.
Here we go. Into the chicane, maybe.
Oh,
Not yet.
oh,
You thought it's only a matter of time before Lichtsteiner goes for it.
Out of the club, maybe.
Boucher just can't get away.
The BMW's good in a straight line, and we're coming into a chicane section. Is he going
Goes to the left.
Look,
Lichtsteiner's looking for it. Down the inside.
a little
They
nudge
touch, but nobody spins,
going
which is a
round the
disappointment.
outside.
Because that
Is he
would have
going to
made
go
it
round
fun.
the outside here? It
International.
is
Round the
double line.
outside. Goes for it. They bang. But Lichtsteiner gets through. And we have a new race leader, Roman Lichtsteiner. And now Firmino has closed in third. Sort of,
And
not
gone
really.
wide and lost the time he gained.
Boucher.
Oh,
And
Boucher!
Dive bomb.
Oh, they
Oh!
touched!
Boucher's
And Boucher
spun.
is round!
No
And
way.
heartbreak for Mariette Boucher. And Bonaventura's into the podium places. And carnage is ensuing in the sprint race here. I mean, what's happened here then? So they're fighting. That's when Firmino closed in, look. You can see they really
he is.
came in.
Steiner has a better getaway.
And then round the outside.
Now in the,
It's a bold move, to be fair, but it worked.
in the
And
break.
they came across. That's
That's
when Firmino closed in, and you were thinking.
a brave dive bomb.
But then Firmino went offline there. Boucher, they did the old switcheroo, but lost the back end.
That's poor. Poor driving by Boucher.
I mean, we went on about Boucher being a one-race wonder, and I think that proves my point exactly.
Boucher just spins and
In the red out. Firmino got held up.
collected by.
Oh,
Ventura lucky not to have his race ended there. And now Mariette Boucher is down under pressure from Zimmerman, perhaps.
to be fair, these cars are a bit like tanks at times. You've seen them.
They
take
are
some
literally tanks.
monumental hits and just drive off without.
I'd like to point out BMW have the first two in the race, followed by Audi. Then comes Renault, and if I'm not mistaken, that's another Audi in fifth. So BMW and Audi seem to be going well in the sprint, basically.
Oh
What the hell's going on here?
no, Ryan's.
Oh, look, it's our best mate Conor Ryan, who's somehow still at 8.
Oh,
Sing, please don't let me down again. I've had enough. I retract my praise for Harvitzy.
Yeah, someone is in the pit.
oh, completely barging his way of this, and Singh's having a look at the inside, but Mendes just had a very good mid-corner speed there.
And Leicester's on the back of them. No. Are we going to see an epic dive bomb, perhaps?
I wouldn't be surprised. They're very adventurous into this corner.
No, they all kept it clean, to be fair. Nobody felt like spicing up the race.
Maybe into Abbey. Less
Maybe
than
Maybe
chicane
they
here, and there's going to be more important.
carnage.
The chicane.
Oh, and Leicester's offline.
Poor corner by Leicester.
Lost time, now half a second behind Singh. Half a second might not sound like much, but if you think about it, if you lose 2 tenths to the corner when you're right on the back of someone, now you have to go get those 2 tenths back. Over the course of a lap, that is not easy to do.
Perez being wide out of the race.
Yeah.
Stuck in 5th gear.
Again.
That's the second gearbox failure in this race.
Fifth gear again.
I get the feeling there was some sort of gearbox tinker going around here.
It's in the BMW, so
But
maybe
hang on, I have to.
Liechtensteiner is also in the BMW, if you know what I mean.
Not Lichtsteiner. I think you're referring Christensen.
If we're commentators cursing any drivers, we're not doing it on our boy Roman Lichtstein.
7.
I know. Oh,
Oh, and that.
Lindquist.
Fist has had a crash. Is he the
What do you mean champion? What do you mean?
I think he's second place in the
Lin-
championship. And he's
Lindvis, who we've
crashed
been praising for not crashing.
for not
That I think that's the 7th commentator's curse this race.
Unless it's a brake failure.
I don't know how he ended up there. There's massive damage already on the side of the car.
This race is a complete mess, and another one bites the dust.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like a
Wow!
failure. It looks like a big failure. Of,
Let's just be thankful he didn't smash into the wall there. That would have been nasty.
Yeah, it's the brakes. It's gone.
Let's just.
The car
Has
did
he?
not
Yeah.
slow down, and
Let's just
yanked
say
out the way
thank
to
God he
avoid
hasn't hit
hitting
the.
Corleone.
If he had hit the wall there, that would have been nasty.
Thank goodness for the gravel traps is all I can say there. If there was not a gravel trap, he was going to hit the wall at about 100
That would have possibly injured him.
Now.
Let's just be thankful Austin Lindvis is able to get out the car safely after that. Because that could have genuinely been a potential life-threatening crash there. But out in front, Lichtsteiner continues to mock the series by leading by 2 seconds to Firmino. Just Bonaventura.
This.
And I tell you what, Zimmerman, not out of the hunt for a podium just yet. Don't rule him out. I might have got something right, just one against the 10 things I got wrong. However, as I like to say, if you throw enough darts at the dartboard, you're eventually going to get a bullseye. So...
Conor Ryan has not let Balazin go away, and I'm a little bit surprised by this.
Maybe we underestimated. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Time will tell. Time will definitely tell.
You say that, but now he's going to be overtaken by like 5 cars.
I don't know. Like, those guys in behind, Leicester, Singh, Mendes, and Bison, they've all kind of been...
Mendes.
Not Bison.
We say this, but Mendes
Bison.
started.
No.
Oh!
Whoa!
Sing nearly.
I was about to say Mendes started 20th and was probably in a place to do some good overtaking, but then he just goes and does that and completely.
Oh no! What's going on here, guys?
So in seeing our banging doors once more.
And Cordova, who we know has the pace.
Race 1 winner by 15 seconds, I think it was in the end.
Just a casual 15 seconds. Singh trying to get around the outside of Leicester. Meanwhile, Cordova in behind, but into the turn. Leicester is ahead. Just about, I think.
Last point.
But with the way this race is shaping up, it wouldn't shock me if some person that we've not even mentioned comes home to win the race. I don't know. Nikolaev is not winning the race, I don't think, even. So, I think you got that one.
Oh, Zimmerman! Something's gone wrong for Zimmerman. He's out of this race.
No.
I think 5th he was in.
Damn it!
From 5th.
The commentator's curse.
Yeah.
He's not the hunt for a podium, guys. He's still got to.
Yeah, you said that he was maybe going for a podium.
I'm just gonna go cry in the shower quickly. Hang on.
Just a lap later, Zimmerman is out.
Why? But why have you done this to me?
Just see what happens.
Already
on board of him here.
This was not a gearbox issue.
It looks probably suspension, I'm suspecting.
I am living in Spain, but without the S. Yes.
Yes.
I'm just gonna have a lap of silence for Zimmerman.
So I think this will be the top 4 at the end of the race. But
don't think so. No commentators. Yeah. We can't be doing this to Lichtsteiner. To be fair, Lichtsteiner's been very good. I think he's definitely gone under the radar a bit, and he's not got the results he's probably deserved, and has not gone the attention he's deserved. Not been really fighting for wins, sadly, for how good he has been driving, to be fair. So I think it's definitely going to be a well-deserved victory if he does bring it across the line. And Corleone!
Just some 100 meters.
Another one, and that's an engine failure. Oh, it's smoking a long time before. All the cars are retiring now. All the cars. think this is the
Unfortunate.
5th retirement of the race and about the 4th in as many laps. Yes, the engine's smoking for a long time and it's just given out down the
That is
straightaway.
it.
And the
Zimmerman.
front straight is becoming a parking lot for retired cars. Oh, and he's taken out one of the braking signs. So I'm half suspecting someone to end up in Narnia going through that turn.
So it's Roda out, gearbox issue. Perez also gearbox issue. Lindquist with braking failure maybe. Zimmerman
Suspected suspension failure.
and
And
Corleone. And it's both Astra
engine
cars
blow.
are out.
And Ndai dead last, even though I just praised him at the end of last race, saying he looked decent but just had some bad races, and I've completely made a fool of myself there. And Torres is 23rd. It just pain for Stoffel Sport, just pain.
Leicester in the points, but
On
maybe I
course for his
trust him.
first points of the season, unless he blows up or crashes again, which I wouldn't be half surprised. Seeing as now that's really how the season's gone. And seeing how half the drivers on this grid have been commentators cursed by Joseph so far. So.
Weisen got through Ryan, but Ryan is still in the top 10.
So anyway, after that laugh of silence for Silverman, I know I. And what do you mean I've cursed after? You've done your share of cursing.
Oh.
Well, eventually,
Right.
Run does.
By the way, I don't like the fact that you were saying that David Lester was on course for his first points. I'm very worried about his mechanical parts now.
That front of the car looks very damaged on Ezio Bonaventura, although to be fair, he did hit Mariette Boucher quite hard.
It looks more dented than most of our brains after these predictions. Can't lie. Oh, David Lester for the title. What was I thinking? Zimmerman for the podium. Same potentially to win the race. I need to have a long sit in the shower and reflect on my life choices, I think, after this.
Maybe you should sing
I'm
alongside.
like that one person that claims to know the future and has a strike rate of negative 12%. Oh my god. Right, let's hope that Licksteiner blows up so we can actually have an interesting race for the lead here.
The Asphalt has a prediction series before the weekend. So
I
maybe
don't know
she
if I'm
should
just
sign for
misseeing.
that.
I don't know if I saw smoke. I don't. I might just be misseeing this. But I thought
no,
I
what have
saw
you done?
smoke from. No, I can't see anything good. Thank goodness.
No, I thought I finally got something right.
Well, it's penultimate lap now, and that Audi's handling terribly for Ezio de Bonaventura.
You can see the problem in the front of the car.
Yeah, it's a little bit bad, I can't lie.
Yeah, that's it.
Just slightly dented. Minor setback, move on. Perfectly fat, but perfectly drivable.
To be fair, he has had that for a while, and he was somewhat had a bit of pace still left in him, despite the fact he sustained that damage.
I'll tell you what, I think it was it Woon J who, at the start of the race, nearly crashed out the race. They're now in 16th, so they've done a half bad job.
Lemon, I think Travaine is.
And even in the sprint race, Babino can't do anything. Babino, I'm gonna give you what the hell?
Woon J's overtaking because Lavendo was
slight violations of the track there. You're not a driver of Stevenage. That doesn't work.
He's clearly been rewatching the Alex Albon rap.
I don't know what. You can't go on the grass and overtake. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
David Less dancing side by side again. They've been having a good old battle so far this race, and it's been making Joseph want to cry. Although
It's
saying
clear
that,
Oh
now.
no,
Stop
you're
Auto
implying that
Sports-
I haven't cried at least like 10 times during this one.
To be fair, Stoffel Autosport's
Well,
performance
that's if I
is.
had the ability to cry.
To be fair, the performance of Stoffel Autosport is worthy of crying.
To be fair, so is the performance of the Leicester Motorsport second driver.
Fair enough.
But so is the performance of most of the drivers we praised, to be honest.
Don't want to talk about Dufour because I want
Well, I
to
think we're on the
know.
last lap of the race now, aren't we? Oh, sorry, if Boucher gets a podium, then I'm done.
Yeah,
If Mariette Boucher gets a podium, I'm not commentating next race.
both have severely damaged car.
It's us.
Still
It's the
fighting
last
for the podium.
Bonaventura is just trundling along now. So much
On
so that
Ventura,
Nicholas-
I want you to get a brick wall and make sure Mariette Boucher does not get a podium.
Boucher will try.
Get Donald Trump to build it. I
Nothing.
don't care. Just make sure Boucher does not get a podium. Not after what I've said this weekend. That she was a one-race one. No.
Now, one of the last overtaking opportunities coming up into Abbey. And Boucher is far away.
Well,
Or is
Boucher
she?
has tried to make overtakes in unconventional places so far, so I would not be surprised to see Boucher making a lunge. And that could potentially put Nikolaev in the equation for a sneaky podium, but I can't see it happening now. No, I can't see it happening.
Yes, I'm safe.
Right?
No, maybe here, as he tried.
No,
Already
that's
tried.
the last place I think you could probably do it. So coming round the last corner, we've knocked commentators' curse to run like half the grid.
Minus
Roman
setback.
Lichtsteiner for Ironside is going to win race 2 here at Silverstone.
And that's another different winner.
Yay.
Firmino is second. How has he done that? We will never know. Benaventura has brought his broken car across the line.
So tonight, the one
Jet
race wonder Mariette Boucher of a podium.
is fourth.
Nikolaev,
Nikolaev,
for Ethan's
Baldassini
prediction, bottled it in
sixth,
fifth.
seventh.
And as
then
they
why in
cross
the
the
top
line,
10?
thinking Leicester gets point!
Leicester score!
He did it! The madman did it! All it needed was for
God,
his
it
car
was-
to just not be breakdown, and all it needed was to be a sprint race. I finally got something right. Next up, he's going to win the next race. Calling it now.
Thompson, Atkinson, Madison. Madison's had a terrible race. He's lost 7 places. And for someone who was third last night, that's awful. Torres is in 22nd and makes me want to cry. Rodriguez is 23rd.
Revelated in
Nice.
24th.
Terrible
24th.
race for
I don't even know who
Travelers.
that is.
Van
I don't think we've
Dolin's
ever
behind
mentioned Van
Savarin,
Dolin.
despite the fact he spun.
The
Indai is
DA.
not last. Indai is not last.
What happened? Oh, wait, no, I was thinking of
Lim.
Lim, not bloody Kem Wu or whatever they were. Never mind, ignore me. Ah, well, they still finished the
Indai
finish.
is not last. It's a
And on that note,
miracle.
I'm not going to be doing any post-race talking. Because the last time I did that, I predicted many things that would happen that did not happen.
That is the wise choice. But we've had 5 retirements here, which is a lot more than we had in race 1.
Christopher
And on that note, I'm just going to go cry in the corner. Hang on. Zimmerman.
Christopherson has really
Right.
underperformed.
What
when
did
compared
Zimmerman
to
retire of? Can we
race.
check what Zimmerman retired of? Real
Suspension,
quick.
I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
suspension.
suspension. Oh, I
I'd
was
like
right
to point
for all of
out,
these.
though, look at that. 2 BMWs retired, 2 Volkswagens retired.
Oh,
Maybe
one
the German
Volkswagen.
efficiency was not as strong as we thought.
That's the camera car. That's not the.
Oh, wait, hang on. Ha! No. Alright, well, I'm done. No, I'm tiring. There's a reason why I'm sick. Oh yes, you only get the most high quality commentating here at WTCL.
The commentating this race has just been so diabolical.
Imagine if we were analysts and we were actually meant to analyse races.
Imagine if
God.
we were being paid for this and it was up on like Channel 4 and you just say something like that.
Meghan Markle would put in a bloody complaint and that'd be it. Well, you might say that's controversial. I say, what are you going to do about it to her?
Oh,
You
well.
bloody left-wing, politically correct bricks.
That's been the race.
This has been a
Joseph's not going to
complete
want to
shambles
talk
of a
anymore
sprint
because
race.
he's cursed everyone already.
I mean, I think everyone
We-
is an understatement. I think I've genuinely cursed every driver on the grid from every sport.
the commentating so far this season has just been filled with so many diabolical predictions that at this point,
At this point, it genuinely makes those local mystics that you think are good look genuinely trustworthy. They probably have a better grasp on the future than us.
Limbs to win the championship.
Oh, no.
That's my prediction now. It hasn't just as much chance as all the others are coming through it this way. Oh. Yeah. Roman Lichtsteiner has won this race to the joy of the commentators, it seems.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Bruno
Yeah.
Firmino has somehow kept it in seconds where he started, which is a minor miracle for how he's
BMW
performed so far in this
1-2
series.
again.
Ezio Di Bonaventura, very good race. I think he started.
What?
I
14th?
think he started about 9th or 10th, so he's gained 6-7 places. He's performed very well recently. At Fuji, he was voted, in fact, driver of the weekend.
That's Suzuka, I think.
With the majority of votes, he won one of the races. He had a brilliant second half performance. He performed well in the first race and in the second one. The reigning champion is just on fire in an Audi car that, even though it's improved, is quite frankly still diabolical compared to the BMWs and the Volkswagens.
Oh, shit.
He's just completely brilliant drive yet again, which explains why he's a champion. Mariette Boucher is fourth, which is probably better than anyone here was going to expect. Nikolev, my terrible first prediction, is in fifth. Balazine is in sixth. Weiss in seventh. Mendes gained 12 places this race. So
Wow.
not a bad drive for the fact his race pace has been awful so far this season, making lots of errors. He's kept it. I don't think I saw him make an error this race, which I think is a first. So go Mendes. He's in eighth. Conor Ryan in ninth, the pole sitter, just dropped back on the start, but managed not to lose too many places towards the end of that race, despite the fact a large amount of cars were chasing him. Singh 10th, Leicester 11th, his first points of the season, even though we never thought it was going to happen. Luis Cordova, the winner of last race, 12th, and that is the points. Edvard Christopherson missed off. We had 5 retirements. We thought that, I can't remember his name, we thought Lindqvist was going to die at one point. It's been a lot. It's been for the fact that there's not actually too much action in that race. It was still fairly entertaining. So
mainly due to us just getting everything wrong, but you know,
pretty much. But
Zimmerman to get a podium, I said. Probably would have if he didn't have a suspension held together by bloody sellotape.
Yeah. So if you're still watching this, which I
very much doubt, if you've made it to this point, I have to question your mental sanity.
If you made it to this,
You've essentially listened to 3 people who have no idea what they're on about, talk nonsense for the last hour or so. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm estimating about an hour. Can't lie.
If you made it to this point, pat yourself on the back because you
give yourself a sticky, you good little boy.
I don't know how you've got. I don't know how you've put yourself through it. This has been too This has been too crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been the race. Yeah. Goodbye.
And don't forget, we have no idea what we're on about.
Go to the WTCL hub. It tells you pretty much everything we don't know.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. And next race will be
Spa.
Spa. That will be interesting.
Well, I'm looking forward to
Yes,
it.
but I've talked to the
I'm
Le
not.
Mans, but to the Spa.
Let's have a little guessing game. How many things are we gonna get wrong in Spa?
It's sprint race.
It's going to be
Mess.
just like every other commentating so far
Yeah.
of WTCL things. The
Speed-
sound's probably going to be broken. We're probably going to guess
I hope not.
500 things wrong. It's going to go terrible. But it's part of the value. It's part
Is
of the
the
experience
audio
we
actually
bring.
working today? That's the question.
It's part of the experience here. This is the only reason
When you
we're
watch
here.
WTCL commentating, you're just expecting dreadful analyzing, dreadful predictions. Two idiots who have no idea what they're about. Daniel's just sitting there wondering what on earth these two jokers are all about.
Well, yes.
I don't think we could have genuinely got it more wrong if we tried.
Yeah. That's
So
just thank you for watching. This
yeah,
has
And
been Race 2 of Silverstone.
yeah, and tune
We'll
in
see you
next
around
weekend.
next time for Race
stay
1
safe.
of Spa.
2
Goodbye.
meters. Goodbye.